Oh, what is up, everybody? Versus TV here today. So we have a guy on Twitter who is calling out the PlayStation fan base because the fan base for PlayStation is usually saying, "Hey, we're gonna buy a new system to play these new exclusive games. We didn't buy a new system to play these old games." This guy says two of the PS5's biggest releases this year is old games. This pretty much calling them hypocrites because hey, they are hyped to play these old games they could play on a PS4. And I was like, why are you hyping these games up to play on PS5 when these on last generation systems? But yeah, a lot of these people are always hypocrites, man. It's like whatever fan base you go to, there's always some type of hypocrisy with the fan base. Like they say they don't want to play old games, but these are two of the biggest bestseller. These are two of some of the biggest games on Amazon's bestseller list. Like I believe people are rushing out to pre-order both of these games, so it is definitely fascinating. So let's read some of the comments. Aren't y'all hyping up Microsoft Flight Simulator? It's an old game ported from PC. It came out last year. That means it's old. Yeah, this isn't even on the console. This is only on PC, so I have no interest in Flight Simulator myself. But I mean, if people were, I mean, that's cool. But it wasn't like this game was only on PC originally. So I've been asking this question for 2 weeks now to PlayStation fans, and I never get a clear answer. Are you guys sick of remasters, remakes, and collections? I'm starting to see maybe they have no choice as PlayStation blew their load too early in the year, so it's all they have. No, because these games are AAA masterpieces, and as true gaming fans, we love to support them and replay them. Okay, but they would clown like Xbox guys who likes to play games to get the FPS boost, or on Game Pass as the older games. So it is a bunch of hypocrisy with some of these posts and these guys. It's just ridiculous. Y'all are hyping up Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's the same exact thing. LMFAO, another old game that came from the PC and is now on console. While Ghost of Tsushima has entire new DLC with gameplay worth 15 to 20 hours. The point is, PlayStation fanboys say Xbox fanboys only want the next gen to play old games. How the tables have turned. LOL, you guys are entertaining. Expansions aren't worth anything now. What happens if Forbidden West gets released this year? Or even if it's delayed by a couple months, not a big deal. Did you also forget Returnal and Ratchet and Clank? Stop with this BS as if Sony doesn't have already released bangers. And so this is the thing when people use the Ratchet and Clank thing, bro. It's like I play Ratchet and Clank myself. I beat the game in a day. You can beat that game in a day if you are just strictly playing this game. But if you take breaks, you can probably beat the game in 2 days. Like it is just insane how short this game is. The game is extremely short. Returnal, sure, but that game was buggy and glitchy. Like they be listing these like the games like these just like these be like game of the year contenders. It's like a lot of things wrong with these games they keep naming, but it is what it is. Let's continue. Yet it releases bangers, but 80 to 90% of PlayStation gamers play Minecraft, FIFA, GTA, and Fortnite. I thought PlayStation fans didn't buy a new console to play old games, right? They likely bought it for the extra new games that have already come out. So he says Death Stranding ain't big. Kojima equals Death Stranding, definitely big. I'm guessing you'll switch up the narrative when his rumored Xbox Cloud game drops. Who wants to play old ass games unless you pay for them again? Okay. Returnal is a new game though. Good thing they have options such as Returnal, Ratchet and Clank, Kena, Deathloop, etc. Why play Kena on console? You can play it on PC. They won't buy Deathloop without supporting Xbox. Yeah, I have seen some weird narratives with this whole Deathloop game. So apparently there's some people who won't buy the game because it's on because Microsoft still gets money for it. I've seen some weird stuff online about this whole Deathloop people not buying the game or trying to boycott the game because because Microsoft still gets supported. So this whole console war there's some levels to this whole console war thing to some of these guys. You see some crazy stuff online. So people are going to play this game. They're probably looking forward to because hey, Microsoft gets a cut of it. It's just weird. This console war stuff. We believe in generations. All that waiting for 2023 causing you memory loss. Like literally, Ratchet and Clank and Spider-Man with some good games. I love Insomniac, but these games are extremely short. You can beat these games probably within like 1 or 2 days with both of these games. Returnal was probably like the only one that has decent length, but that game was super buggy. People was playing this game saying they lost like 3 hours of like save data playing this game. So, eh. Then he says, I know it's a remake, but can't forget this gem. The reason I got my PS5. Now this guy said he got a PS5 just to play a game that you can play on PS3. Like I played this game on PS3, and it's literally the same thing on PS5. They just made probably the FPS a lot smoother and made the visuals a lot better, but it's the same game that you play on PS3. So I don't know. It's just definitely shocking to see this. Like we was hearing a narrative that hey, I bought a new console not to play these old games, but he said he bought the PS5 to play an old game that got remastered or remade or whatever. Biggest Xbox release this year is the beat 'em or what is coming to PS5. I'd say, okay, he's forgetting like Halo and Forza, which is coming this year, but okay. Wasn't DLC Gears High Buster the best thing to launch on Series X last year? I actually played that game, by the way, on Game Pass Ultimate, so it's a pretty cool game. Oh, well, DLC. Let's see. Oh, did you not forget about Returnal, Ratchet & Clank, Kena, Bridge of Spirits, Horizon Forbidden West, Deathloop. Oh, you got to select the memory again. Okay. Xbox biggest release this year is a PC port of Fight Sim. Why they keep forgetting like Halo Infinite is coming out? Like Halo Infinite is literally like the big game of this year. Like what are they talking about? The Gates of Irony. Why fight about which console got better games if you can get both of it and a gaming PC plus a Nintendo Switch? As for me, I'm getting the Series X just to play old games from Game Pass. LOL. Those aren't PS5's two biggest releases this year. Is Ratchet and Horizon. Yeah, Horizon still doesn't have a date yet, which is very concerning. Like when is Horizon actually coming out? Better than PC sloppy seconds at 30 FPS. What PC sloppy? I don't know what he's referring to. I don't know what game he's referring to that came to PC on 30 FPS. I don't, I don't know. Maybe you're talking about the PlayStation Now services on PC? So I'm pretty sure all the games they port to PC have you can customize the frame rate with wherever your PC specs are. Let's see. How are you forgetting all of the PlayStation exclusives that have released this year thus far? Okay. Literally, most of those exclusives can be beaten within like 2 days, so it's kind of like, okay, whatever. This take is a bit silly, but it's new content on both. Also, both games are better than anything Xbox released in 4 years. Old games are only cool when you have to pay for them again. That's 2 more than on Xbox. Welcome to the world of Nintendo. Can't believe people are commenting. This is clearly bait, LOL. What can Xbox... Wait, so what Xbox got y'all can brag about? Game Pass, Halo Infinite, Forza? Like, I'd rather play those... I'd rather play the game, have Game Pass, have play Halo Infinite than Forza than these games you can beat within like 2 days. It's like, to be honest, it's like, I don't know. It's the end of the day, it's all preference. Because people are putting up like these games as PlayStation exclusives, but you can beat these games in like 1 to 2 days. Like once you beat these games, you go back on the multiplayer again. If that was all, I would actually still be it would actually still be bigger than whatever the F is going on with series releases. But it's not all. So Smooth is being a clown again and again, day after day, week after week, month after month. Bro, you are not bored clowning the same way like that. Your platform didn't have one launch title. Xbox Series X biggest releases since launch are none. I see how you also decided to forget that Returnal with the part released this year. Xbox biggest releases this year is no games. Remember when Xbox backwards compatibility became a thing and Sony fans mocked Xbox saying who wants to play old games? The hypocrisy is real. At least people are seeing the hypocrisy right here. That's the whole point. That's the most important point that people should see. That there's a big hypocrisy. with actual new content, something y'all still waiting on. Thought ponies didn't like old games? Look at how delusional and ignorant these Xbox are. PlayStation released Game of the Year contender is in Returnal and Ratchet, yet they're hyped for a flight sim and games to be out by 2028. If you forget about the new games that's already launched. You're hyping Flight Simulator, even Captain what? Wow, I'm not reading the rest of that. That's wild. Sony just taking y'all money. Nothing is wrong with that. It's just the way they're doing it. Xbox 680 days without triple A games. PS5 already had Ratchet and Clank and Returnal and comes Horizon Forbidden West and the 2 Ghost and Death Stranding expansions. Okay. Have you ever heard of self-awareness? When you cap for Xbox Series X, you're in no position to criticize old games on PS5, especially when they're amongst new games too with added content. Nothing is wrong with old games as long as you get new ones too. Yep, they're both amazing. Your point. I don't see how you don't get the point. Like, how do you not get the point? It's like the hypocrisy of people just saying they bought new consoles to play old games, but they're hyping up 2 old games that released. It's like I don't know how the point went over your head, but it's weird. The audacity of Xbox. How long is this video? Okay, so I'm gonna include it right here. But yeah, it's just funny that this guy's pointing out the hypocrisy, and a few of them don't get the hypocrisy, which is pretty concerning. Like how you don't get the hypocrisy, but yeah, I think it's a valid concern. Like it's just weird that people are bought. Somebody even said they bought the console to play Demon Souls Remake, which is an old game, just slightly better graphics and better frame rate. But yeah, I'm gonna conclude the video right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below on this. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.